And we are back. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. And by we, I don't just mean Kane and myself for the East Auckland Fantasy League podcast. Football is back. Football is so back. Real life, games matter, stats matter. Football is back. How good does it feel, Kane?
Feels really good. Already had 2 games gone. Very spicy. I just want to apologize if you hear my daughter in the background. She drafted Christian McCaffrey in one of her leagues, and she's pretty upset about it.
Is it 2024 all over again? Christian McCaffrey's healthy. He's gonna be fine. He's gonna be fine. He's gonna be fine. Nope.
You know what you're in for as soon as you hit that bid button or select button. Hey, you just know.
You do. He
And
could.
it took all of 5 minutes.
Dude, he could be number one. He hasn't even started. Like with 2 games in, and all of a sudden we might lose Christian McCaffrey once again. So much to dissect, even over the first 2 games. Have we found? Remember we were talking about who could be like this year's Puka Nakua and Kyron Williams, Week 1 waiver wire heroes.
Do we have a front runner already?
Quentin Johnson, baby, waiver wire hero.
Quentin Johnson.
Huge. Big, huge. What
Just all of a sudden becomes good.
Just out of absolutely no. Well, I mean, to be fair, he's always he's had so many moments. How many big drops has Quentin Johnston had in the last 2 years? That's all everyone talks about. He's great, but he can't catch the ball.
Well, since Harbaugh took over, he's getting some really good red zone looks.
Maybe he learned how to finally catch the ball this offseason.
So in the draft that he was in, it went Jackson Smith and Jigba, Zay Flowers, then him, I think, in that order.
Right. He was a first rounder, wasn't he?
He was a first rounder.
Was Zay Flowers a first rounder?
Zay Flowers was a first rounder.
I didn't realize I forgot that Zay Flowers was a first round draft pick. How wild. We got to see a first round draft pick in the NFL today. Amarian Hampton starting for the Chargers on the field. First time you can regret, or maybe not picking up one of the rookies. He was okay. Full disclosure, I haven't watched a shitload of the first 2 games. I've been away in Masterton, drinking wine. Yeah, and going on hikes.
Having a good time.
Yeah, drinking wine and going on hikes is what I've been doing the last 2 days in Masterton. Having a good time. Yes. I was, but I didn't watch any. I've watched little bits and pieces. I've seen highlights. I've seen a handful of plays. Kane, you got your eyes on football. Yeah, what did you see? What did you like the look of?
So the Chiefs looked very sluggish despite the scoreline. It took Mahomes to do some miracle work just to keep them in it, I think. So he scrambled for a few plays and made some magic happen. Saying that, he had no wide receivers to throw to.
Yeah, I mean, a couple of big moments in that game, right? You lost Xavier Worthy on the 3rd play of the game. That's pretty rough. And the way he went out as well.
They still had the weapons to do it, though, I thought.
Well, Hollywood Brown stepped up. Juju, made his plays.
Pacheco was nowhere where you wanted him to be. He just got no looks in the run game. They stuffed that up quite fast.
Right. Who was the other Chief that made a couple of catches? Sorry.
So Juju caught a few. Thornton caught a few. Hollywood Brown was probably the main benefactor of the day.
Oh, definitely. Yeah. 10 catches for 99 yards?
Yeah, you like that.
Yep. You do. Unless you started him, in which case you want that 1 extra yard.
Which means, it's a spicy matchup now. Ryans and Knicks.
Ryans and Nick. Let's have a look at Ryans and Knicks. Where are we? Yeah, okay. So, I guess quick look through the scoreboard at the moment. Massive. I mean, Nick has Hollywood Brown on his bench. You don't think to start him in that game. You've got Ramondre in a flex, Amon-Ra, Drake London. Nah, you're not starting Hollywood Brown in a flex week 1, not with that lineup. Ryan, however, started Xavier Worthy, and that is very unfortunate. That really does swing that game.
Spicy pizza in week 1.
Spicy pizza indeed.
He could have started Saturday. No, just went for Xavier.
Yeah, so Ryan still has Drake May, Bajan, Aaron Jones, Mike Evans, Tucker Kraft, Terry McLaurin. But Nick's got his whole lineup, so That could be curious. I mean, Ryan still has it at running back with Bijan. Like, easy. Nick has a quarterback advantage and a massive wide receiver advantage now. I'm on Ryan Drake London. That you remember fucking Falcons Bucks last year? I think both games Kirk Cousins threw for like 400 yards.
Did he?
Yeah, I think Kirk Cousins had his two biggest games against the Bucks last year. Bucks Falcons, for whatever reason, in recent history has been an offensive explosion. So you have three players in that game. Four, sorry. Baker, that's wild. You have Nick has Baker, Ryan has Mike Evans, and then Ryan has Bijan, while Nick has Drake London. So that is going to be a big game for this matchup.
Dude, and the Cowboys Philly game yesterday as well.
Yes.
Jalen Carter getting sent off on the first changed the dynamics as well. I felt like the Cowboys could run a little bit with him getting sent off. And like the Cowboys look competent, and the Eagles look beatable.
The Eagles look beatable. The Super Bowl champs look beatable. The Super Bowl losers were beaten.
Probably disappointing for Knutsford. Was it Pickens got 3 catches for 30 yards or something like that?
Yeah, it wasn't much. It was 30 yards for Jeffrey Upside. George Pickens, 3 receptions for 30 yards, for 4.5
That's
points.
not what you want from your number 2 or your flex.
No. Troy, there was a lot of hype around Pickens going into the season, but I mean, Dak's stats weren't amazing.
If CD caught those catches, man, like holy shit, like they could have won that game.
Man, I watched a couple of those drops. The last one was tough. Like the diving one, like that's a tough.
It was catchable.
Oh yeah, it was, and I guess you expect CD Lamb to make those plays and make those catches. Like you could see him afterwards with his hands on his head, just like how.
Yeah, 2 big drops, and I felt Dak was accurate on the ball.
Yeah, so Dak, 21 of 34 for 188 yards. Not a lot going on. But yeah, like you said, a few missed catches here and there, and that's a different story.
God, I'm looking forward to tomorrow. Monday morning.
Yeah, Monday.
Spicy pizza.
Yes, spicy pizza. Yeah, Monday is going to be a big day. What matchup are you looking forward to the most?
The last matchup of the day, which is Buffalo Ravens.
Actually, yeah, fair. That's a big one.
That's a good one. Looking forward to Seahawks San Francisco.
Yep, obviously Rams, Texans over here. Very much looking forward to that one. But we're homers, so that Tampa Atlanta game actually is now on my radar of games to watch if I wake up for that. But yes, Baltimore Buffalo is gonna be really good, as it always is.
And then you just watch the first slate of games because the fucking football's back.
Football's back. How are you watching football this year, Kane?
Yeah, so I've got my big screen here where I'll be watching Red Zone, and then I have a secondary screen just here to my right as well, and that will have the Seahawks game.
Yeah.
And then eventually we're going to put the Formula One on after the Seahawks finish.
Very nice. What service are you watching through?
DAZN.
Oh yeah, you bought DAZN. DAZN.
Yeah, because that gives you all of Game Pass, so it's not just Red Zone or like the prime time games. You can watch everything.
Yeah, fair. Yeah, I have seen the subscription. A year here is $400. Yeah.
Best $400 you'll ever spend.
Well. I mean, I thought about it, but I'm going to be gone for all of November. So you're going to have to either man the podcast on your own or find a new co-host for a while.
Do you have Disney?
I do not have Disney, no, but I do have Sky Sport.
So does that actually Red Zone?
No, I have ESPN. I don't have Red Zone. And unfortunately, I did have a place from where I could watch Red Zone last season, but that has sadly been shut down.
Does your parents have Disney? They could just cut you in on the sub.
It's a good question. No, my parents don't. They only have Netflix. Katie's parents might, but I don't know. Oh no, she gave me access to their Prime account, not their Disney account yet.
We don't endorse the sharing of passwords on this podcast.
No, we do not endorse the sharing of passwords, nor do we endorse the other places where you might be able to watch streams from. But yeah, I'm unsure exactly how I'm going to watch football. I'm going to watch ESPN for sure. DAZN will be great. Red Zone with ads, man, I'm not looking forward to that experience.
Oh man, yeah, it's going to be something different, isn't it?
It's such a shame. Like,
I think it's going to be what it was last year. Like they're just going to have double box it, and they'll have the ad with the other games on the side.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, hopefully they don't actually have like commercial breaks to. Yeah, well, because like the whole point is continuous football.
Yeah, continuous football. Interesting. Yeah, good times ahead.
Yeah, good times ahead. But so cool thing about DAZN, right? What you can do if you have I think the premium or whatever. There's like 2 tiers. You have the upper tier. You can watch 4 games on the same feed at the same time.
Yeah, that's a cool feature.
Like a quad box. But I guess if you're watching Red Zone as well, then I think I'd rather watch a quad box than Red Zone with ads.
Yeah.
Depending if there were, I don't know, maybe.
Because then there is continuous football everywhere. You see.
Scott Hansen's pretty good though. It's half of Red Zone is just listening to Scott Hansen. He's great.
Oh my god, so looking forward to listening to the sexy Scott Hansen again.
Sexy Scott Hansen. Oh, all right. Do we want to break down a couple individual matchups while we're here?
Yeah. What's the first one on your list?
I mean, I'm just looking at mine because I'm always at the top because it's on my, I'm on my login.
Okay. Yeah. Well, you guys were the highest projected.
Yeah, true. I guess we are. I feel like I am currently still the highest projected. 103, 106, 101. No, Nini is now the highest projected. He's projected.
Devonta Smith, 3 receptions for 16 yards. You like that?
Yeah. Well, considering I love how Jalen Hurts just ran the ball. I mean, he 152 yards between Smith and AJ Brown. They had like 4 catches for 24 yards, I think.
And I'll
be the 2 top receivers.
And if you had to verse Saquon Barkley, like that's probably a good score for him.
16's fine, bro.
Yeah, 16's fine.
Of course, so I didn't realize until halfway through the game that I was playing against Sharma, who has Saquon Barkley. So I see Jalen Hurts score these 2 touchdowns, and this matchup, that's massive because that's each touchdown is a 12-point swing, right?
Yeah,
each rushing touchdown. So if it goes either way, the fact that I got two to Saquon's 1, that's okay. Kyron Williams can score 16 points. Jonathan Taylor can score 16 points. Like it's gonna be tight. I just gotta hope. I feel like I am banking on Marvin Harrison's ascension. If that doesn't happen this season, then I think I'm in trouble because I do not have a lot at wide receiver after that.
Listen, I do not have a lot of wide receiver after that, and it's early days.
Yep, Keon Coleman is he's the other second-year guy who could make a leap. Someone's got to catch that ball in Buffalo.
I'm looking forward to that Buffalo Ravens game, mate. That's going to be sick.
Just looking at Sharma's team pretty quick. I mean, George Kittle can score points. Tony Pollard is the only guy in Tennessee at running back, but they're playing at Denver, and they're a pretty good defense. So I'm hoping that he'll be limited, and Evan Ingram can pop off. But yeah,
I'd be happy if I was you.
I'm definitely comfortable. I mean, I've only had my quarterback play 23 points from the quarterback. That's a great start. I'm happy with that. I'm comfortable going forward. Don't want to make any predictions. Obviously, the projections have me to win. I'm sure it can be done. Right, next one, Chris and Dallas. So Dallas got arguably the biggest disappointment of the week so far. AJ Brown, 1 catch, 8 yards.
It just says reception. It doesn't say any number. It's just yards. Reception, 8 yards.
So that's pretty unfortunate. Yeah, from your wide receiver 1. He drafted AJ Brown for $38. I feel like a lot of analysts have AJ Brown quite high, like top 10, top 12 kind of guy. But this is exactly, like, this is why I didn't want to draft AJ Brown or any Eagles receiver, despite having Jalen Hurts, because he can do this. Like, the Eagles can just run the ball and succeed running the ball. And then also, hey, did you see the bulletin board material that Jerry Jones gave the Eagles?
No.
So apparently, after releasing Micah Parsons, Jerry Jones at some point said, we want to stop the run as a kind of I guess a suggestion that maybe Micah Parsons wasn't as good at stopping the run. And so there's a quote from him, and then all 3 of the Eagles' touchdowns were rushing touchdowns. So whatever Jerry Jones is doing and trying to stop the run, it's not working, and he should just not do his job. But yeah, like that's what Philly can do, right? They can run the ball, and that's why AJ Brown has 1 catch, despite, well, they didn't win comfortably, but they looked good. They were rolling in that first half.
Are you nervous if you're Dallas? Do you think
right
that
now?
Do you think that's an outlier, or it might just be like games where they can just run the ball and not pass at all?
I think that's it. I think there are just games. There are games when he's going to be a week winner, and games, he can go off. He has done it before. You just have to, I don't know, either keep starting and hope for the best, or pick the games.
Lucky for Dallas here, Javonte Williams, 54 yards, 2 touchdowns.
Bruh. Javonte Williams. Everyone was so worried about the Cowboys' running game this season, and here he goes out here with 54 and 2.
Well, they have a pretty good passing attack, and once they get into the 5-yard line, they're just bang bang.
Not much can do, right? I guess at the end of the day, they do have they do have a good offense. Javonte Williams is the starting running back on a good offense, and they get into scoring positions. So, this could be game. He could have a few of these games this year, fuck all yards, but 2 touchdowns because they get inside the 5.
Really touchdown dependent though.
15 for 54 and 2. Inefficient like he was last year, but he had on a good offense. So, oh, that's so funny.
I'm happy if I'm Chris, down by 23.5 points.
Yeah, I mean, you've still got your entire team. Obviously, you're seeing that 0.5 from AJ Brown's real nice. Yeah, another interesting one. 50-50 has the projections. I feel like Dallas could potentially just boom. All his players could boom, and he's got Joe Burrow, Bucky Irving, Justin Jefferson, top tier guys, Mark Andrews. All of his guys could boom, and he could still be fine.
ESPN has the matchup 50-50 at the moment.
Square 50-50, which is pretty cool. Duncan versus Dylan. Let's see. Yeah, you mentioned Isaiah Pacheco today.
Yeah, so 25 yards. That's it.
Yeah.
But I think the Chiefs just had nothing going on. They just couldn't run, and then Mahomes was forced to be magical when he was, and that kept them in it, but just no cigar.
Yeah, Mahomes magic, but no running game to speak of. Travis Kelce getting his first touchdown of the season, being Travis Kelce.
Take that away, though. He only had 1 reception.
Yeah, it was one for 10, and then he got a 37-yard touchdown.
Yeah.
But I mean, he was, insane that he was kind of the only guy. It was him and Worthy last year, and I think he's definitely not the Travis Kelce that we used to know and love. He's not the Travis Kelce that you consider keeping for $60, or did, I think. I think Sharma kept Kelce for $75 or something.
He did at one point.
Back when he was the bona fide tight end one. So he's definitely not that guy anymore. But yeah, that's okay. Lab McConkey, so interesting. Well, I don't know if game one is never a microcosm of the season. It could just be week 1 huge. A huge week 1. There you go. I should have used that the first time. But yeah, Lad was a bona fide number 1 going into the season. Keenan Allen gets a touchdown. Quentin Johnson gets 2 touchdowns.
Crazy. On the waivers.
The Puka Nacua of 2025, Quentin Johnston. I mean, maybe it's one game, and to be fair, 6 for 74, not a terrible game from Ladd. But given the hype, it was really interesting to see how this receiving core shook out. All Blacks. Wait, do you want spoilers?
Yeah, no, this is a sports podcast. Give me some spoilers.
Okay, so the Rugby Championship, New Zealand versus South Africa, this is round 3. Going into round 3, every team has 1 win. Australia, New Zealand, Argentina, South Africa, they all have 1 win. We are 2 minutes into the game. Okay, so All Blacks have a line out just outside the 22. Bowden Barrett kicks cross field. It's caught by, who's that? Sevu Reece on the wing, slides, dummies, and goes in for the try. That is incredible. Chrissy, Bowden Barrett. Oh my God. Pinpoint accuracy on the kick. Well, actually, Sevu Reece had to dive for it. He dove, caught it. Boff, the The big pump fake to Cheslin Colby. Also, it's not Sever Reese. Who is it? I don't know who it is, but it's number 14. But that was beautiful. And the All Blacks are up 5-0 within 2 minutes of Game 3 of the Rugby Championship.
Let's go.
Oh my God. How was my commentating then? I haven't done it. How was the commentary? Was that all right?
Yeah, I liked it. Yeah, we should start a sports podcast that does commentary.
Well, we have started a sport podcast. Also, I got distracted. Who is this on the wing? No, not giving me his name. Hang on. Oh, now I have to look this up. I don't know who this is on the wing. They didn't give me his name just then. So, All Blacks.
I'll move on to the next matchup.
Yeah, while I look for this.
Okay, we have Tim versus Jason. Dak with 7 points. CD Lamb, 7 receptions, 110 yards, 16.5 points. Missed 2 crucial catches in that Eagles game. Oh my gosh, he would have exploded if he caught at those 2. He would have gone for like 200 yards. And the Chiefs, 7 points on defense. So, man, if you were Tim, not liking that 7 from Dak Prescott, one of those touchdowns vaulted by Javonte Williams.
So I saw someone on Reddit posted like that might be the worst, also the worst performance I've seen from CD Lamb. Because like you say, he missed out on a lot, but he still ended up with 7 for 110, which like that's fine. We love a 5-catch 100-yard game. We love those. But yeah, like what he left out on the field is Tim would not be stoked with that. I am excited for Jason. Jason's got such an exciting team. He's got the all rookie team: Travion, Matthew Golden, and Mika Igbokwe. He's starting the 2 rookies. That is, who else does he get? He's got Travis Hunter and RJ Harvey and Ollie Gordon and Dylan. Oh my God, he's actually the rookie king. That's amazing.
Well, few of these guys are going to hit.
His wide receivers are literally all rookies. He has Matthew Golden and Mika Igbokwe, Travis Hunter. That's it as his wide receiver core right now, and they're all rookies.
I'm starting 1 rookie.
And then you have 1, 2, 3, 4 out of 6 of your running 7. 4 out of 7 of your running backs are also rookies. Jason's team is hectic this year. I love that. I think I'm okay if I'm Tim. Like, you've got Jamar Chase. You got Jamar Chase against the Browns. Yeah, I feel like Tim will be fine, despite the projections.
But yeah, it's just be interesting to see what Tyreek does.
Yeah, Jamar Chase. Yeah, true. If Tyreek decides to break out, I say break out, fucking come back, then be Tyreek. And if the Dolphins, are Tyreek or other Dolphins this year as well. All right,
go Jason.
Now
it's your year, man.
It's finally Jason's year. I'm now somewhat distracted by the All Blacks game, but that's on mute, and this is not. So we're here. Right, how much superstitious nonsense is in the air?
Oh, is it my team next?
But I've got your team next, so we can do your team next.
So I have the 3rd highest projection.
Well, like the 3rd highest projection at the start of the week.
No, it's just ended up this way now.
Oh, really? As of right now, you have the 3rd highest projection.
I was going from I was like the 5th or 6th, but then Ryan Worthy went out, and I was like, I just slowly went up the order a bit.
Yeah.
6 from Amari and Hampton, 4.5 by Jake Ferguson. He missed 2 touchdown targets in the Dallas game.
What, as in like he had 2 end zone targets and he dropped them, or?
Yeah, like in the same drive actually. Like he was just running a seam downfield. He dropped it. He contested catch on both, and he came away empty-handed on both.
I see.
It's like, thank God.
Lucky for you.
Yeah.
Yeah, you like watching that, seeing it happen. Omarion Hampton, the rookie had 15 for 48. So yeah, pretty inefficient start. 2 catches, 13 yards. So the hyped up rookie got the start.
He was going to be a slow starter.
This Chiefs defense is pretty good. So yeah, it's not really surprising to see that. A fine debut, but you do hope for more from him if you're Evo, for the price you paid for him going forward. But I mean, Evo has a couple guys again. Puka could pop off. Who knows what Chicago is going to be like? What do you reckon that Seahawks 49ers game, will that be tight? Will it be a shootout? What do you reckon?
I think we're going to kick the Niners' ass.
You think you're going to kick the Niners' ass?
Yeah, I do not rate the Niners this year.
Fair enough. We'll see, eh? Yeah, I mean, obviously, who knows? Christian McCaffrey, just how much does that change that team? Does Jason have Brian Robinson? Who drafted Brian
Dylan
Robinson?
picked up his handcuff.
Dylan picked up Brian Robinson?
Yep.
Very nice.
And he also has CMC. So he did the due diligence.
Right, yeah, there you go. You get your Dylan, Christian McCaffrey, and Brian. Yeah, there you go, and Brian Robinson. Nice. Yeah, looking at this right now, like 6 and 4.5. I feel like you'll be fine.
I'm sitting pretty.
Yeah, I feel like you'll be fine. Derrick Henry, Chase Brown, and Chuba Hubbard. That's fucking crazy.
But yeah,
I mean, you got three pieces of what you think is going to be one of the biggest games in the Ravens Bills game. So
that's going to be such a good game, man, and it's on last. I couldn't script week 1 any better, eh?
Nice. Now you could not. I assume you have bets on some of your boys?
Yeah, I got a few.
You got cheeky.
So I got Chuba, Chase, and McMillan all to score touchdowns. I've got Henry to score. Yeah, I got Henry to score a touchdown. I got Lamar to throw 2 touchdowns and throw for 200 yards.
Okay, is that all on the same multi or?
Yep.
Yeah, nice. All right, look at that. So Chuba and Tetaroa McMillan scoring a touchdown in the same game.
Yeah, I don't know how good those defenses are, so I'm hoping that Jacksonville game's a bit of a shootout.
Yeah, for sure. There you go. That's another exciting game for you to watch. Yeah, Panthers, Jaguars.
That's a 3:00 matchup. That's mean.
Oh, that's right. You're in Australia. It's 3 a.m. It's like 5 a.m. is not awesome here, but fuck, that's way better than 3.
2:45 I have my alarm on, and then I quickly go make myself coffee, go say hello to Harley, jump back into bed. Yeah. And then as I turn it on, like the red zone countdown's going down from like 2 minutes 30.
No, he's got the routine down pat. That's beautiful.
Easy.
With baby, will you still be getting back into bed and watching red zone?
No, so like the bed's like here to the left, and we got like a little couch thing.
Okay. So you'll be on the couch watching red zone, or?
Yeah, with all my snacks on the table.
Absolutely. You remember the good old days?
Yeah, come for a football weekend one day, Sam.
Fuck, how good. At this rate, I am not doing any work at all this entire fucking, I don't know, who knows. I'll find some work eventually. Problem is summertime is when all my work is. So summertime I don't have any time to do fun things. All that time is in the winter, like right now.
So, move to Australia.
Oh yeah, honestly, it's crossing my mind. It's crossed my mind a few times.
All right, next team.
Okay, well, I think we only have one more because we talked about Ryan and Nick earlier.
Yep.
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah, we did talk about Ryan and Nick's game earlier. So, last one, Michael versus Ben Needy, and Benny Boy with Justin Herbert. Nothing more beautiful have I seen today than Justin Herbert's 19-yard run on 3rd down and 15 to ice the game.
That was a great play. He played really well, and it looks like he has the weapons to be really dangerous this year.
He looks like the Chargers finally look like what everyone thought the Chargers were meant to look like 3 years ago.
Yeah, like the defense wasn't bad. Like Herbert looked good, like throwing 3 touchdowns.
Yeah, Justin Herbert, 300 yards, 3 touchdowns, and 30 yards on the ground. Not bad.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, absolutely. That is a great effort. It doesn't say if he had any sacks, but yeah, no, that is a great effort from Justin Herbert and the Chargers. I've always liked the Chargers and wanted the Chargers to be good, but somehow they just aren't. My favorite thing, did you know SB Nation's chart party?
Chart party? No, haven't heard of this.
John Boyce on YouTube?
Yeah, it rings a bell.
So there's a channel, SB Nation, and they did this series for a while called Chart Party, and John Boyce, he fucking loves his stats. But so there's an entire episode on the San Diego Chargers, the 2010 Chargers. The 2010 Chargers had the best offense in the league that year, like most yards by any offense.
That must be LaDainian Tomlinson and Phillip Rivers.
It was. They had the best defense in the league that year, like number one overall, like defense in yards. And they missed the playoffs. By every metric, they were the best team in the league by far, and they missed the playoffs because of their special teams.
Oh.
It's amazing. If you haven't seen SB Nation, just search up Chart Party, SB Nation Chart Party, and there are some great videos in there, man. You can easily lose a night, like an entire night or like a weekend on YouTube in those Chart Party videos.
Well, you got to be strong through all phases of football, don't you, Sam?
Well, that's it. Like, yeah, offense, defense, special teams, it all matters. Chiefs special teams, getting that field goal off, like the whatever down it was, but like 15 seconds to go, gets pushed out of bounds with the clock running, and the field goal unit comes on and nails it.
Nice.
My favorite part about watching it, though, was Harrison Butker. You know how kickers like get to the spot and they step back and they do like they measure it out?
Yeah.
Harrison Butker knows exactly where his measure is. He didn't fucking bother with the step backs. He just went straight. He saw the spotter get to his spot, and Harrison Butker got straight to his spot, like no fucking around. And was just, if he had gone and done his step backs, they would have ran out of time. He's like, I got to just get here and just know where my spot is. It was really cool to watch. It was a really, really good operation.
You like that if you were Chris.
Yeah, true. Yeah, Harrison Butker did well. Yeah.
Although he missed an extra point, which you're not happy about.
Yeah. Sorry, we got a little distracted there on the rest of Michael and Ben's matchup. But if you're Michael, you got Bill. Everyone loves Bill right now.
I think that backfield's just going to be a committee to start with, but he might run away with it in the end.
I mean, he's a 7th round rookie, but like Austin Eckler's still there, and Austin Eckler's still good. I love Austin Eckler. I had him the year he was the RB1, so I have a little soft spot in my heart for Austin Eckler.
Yeah, not the one you want to be. He's a good third down back, though.
Austin, yeah, for sure. But yeah, like I think I still would have got him with the uncertainty in that backfield. I think I wanted to take Eckler as a flyer in the draft, but he went for more than a flyer would. You know, it was like $8 or something, and I was out of money by then. Ben is I am actually quite excited to see Ashton Jeanty and see how good this guy is and how good the Raiders are. Actually, the Raiders as a whole.
I just have a feeling that they're not good,
That's the Raiders. Like, how often... I feel like how many times in the last 10 years that I've been a fan have I looked at the Raiders lineup and gone, it could be good. Like, there's some potential there. And then they flop. But I mean, with Geno there, Ashton Jeanty, who knows what's happening with the fucking wide receiver core and Jacoby Myers, and Amari Cooper signs and then retires. That was weird.
Yeah, he was just like, nah, not having it. That's what I'm like. I have a huge question mark about the Raiders, if they'll even be good or not.
Yeah.
They might be better than last year, but I don't think they're going to be great.
Well, that game, so Raiders at Patriots will be really interesting as far as like looking at two teams who, in theory, have a significantly better offense. With New England, Drake May, Stephon Diggs, the old injured guy is there. Another receiver that I, for some reason, drafted. I really wish I could go back and do my draft differently. I would have drafted at least one like good receiver outside of fucking T. Higgins again.
Well, I think that's a great lesson for you going forward, isn't it?
Yeah, well, yeah. I spent too much money on my quarterback.
Well, you're lucky you have him.
Oh, yeah, I am now. Yeah. Then saying that, Justin Herbert, how much were you drafted for? How much was Justin Herbert drafted for? Justin Herbert was drafted for $4.
Oh, there you go.
Get fucked. That is why you don't spend. I've never spent big on a quarterback. I can't remember the last quarterback I spent big on. Baby's up. And that's always why, because you can get value in the drafted quarterback. Like the drop off's not much. All Blacks just scored another try. Missed the extra try, but the All Blacks have scored. Looks like it's under the post. So 17 minutes. Will Jordan gets the try. 17 minutes. Let's have a look. All Black liner on the 22 from the right-hand touch. It throws deep, and oh, wow, that is a move. That's a planned move. So they threw it deep to number 8, who flicked it inside to Will Jordan, running on the inside. That's a set move, and they pulled it off absolutely perfectly. Will Jordan gets a try under the sticks. All Blacks are up 12-0, soon to be 14-0 with 18 minutes gone.
We like that.
We love that. It's been great. I haven't been watching the game as such. Like I'm glancing down every other minute. Nearly stole a line out. South Africa 14-0 down, 20 minutes in. It looks like it might be odds. Or New Zealand knock on, ref playing advantage to South Africa. But they look, from what I've seen, and South Africa knock it on right there. So South Africa playing rattled right now. Really, it seems like they just, New Zealand seem to have them on the ropes a little bit. But we have seen this before where, South Africa can go into halftime, get some good adjustments, and come out strong. So we're still only 20 minutes in. Plenty of rugby to be played.
Come on, South Africa. Give us the Rugby World Cup rematch.
Yeah, well, I mean, true. This is the last final, wasn't it? New Zealand, South Africa was a 23 final.
Yeah, and Sam Cane got sent off after 10 minutes.
That's right. Yeah.
Anyway, we're just opening up old wounds here. Should I go through the waiver wire?
Oh, yeah, the waiver wire so far. I mean, we still have, obviously, next week. I guess just quickly on Michael versus Ben. Ben's highly projected to win that matchup. So
he's looking strong.
Yeah, Debo and Washington will be interesting as well.
Yeah, but he could probably match Pickens and more.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, for sure. Looking at the waiver wire.
Okay, from the start, we had $5 for Rico Dowd. Kenneth Gainwell dropped. I think that was Dallas. Hunter Henry picked up for $3. I picked up Torrey Horton and Alec Ayamana. And then I dropped in Damian Pierce for free. We had a Young Ho Ko. That was picked up by Nick.
Nope.
Adam Thielen picked up by Dylan. Kenneth Gainwell picked up by Dallas. Chris Rodriguez picked up by Jason. Isaac Tesla then picked up by Jason. Amari Cooper then picked up by Jason. Jalen Coker then picked up by Jason.
Jason has been so busy to start the season. Like he is every day. He's picking someone up. Friday, he's 1, 2, 3 transactions on Friday. I know he made some before then as well. Sunday, Tuesday. He has been busy. Has young Jason. He's added Amari Cooper twice in the last week.
Yeah, just playing around with that last roster spot. I did the bullets and dropped Jack Bish and picked up Tesla.
Yeah. I kind of wish I had dropped Trey Harris before this week now.
What do we else? Condre Miller picked up by Chris. Lawrence picked up by Dylan. Adam Thielen dropped, and Theo Johnson picked up by Dylan.
Yeah, there you go.
Cooper picked up by Jason again. Dropped and picked Chris Rodriguez again. You've picked up Bryce Young. I've picked up Alec Ayamana for the second time.
All these rookie guys who, we like, they're out there. Maybe they do something. Who knows?
This one, I changed my mind a million times. Yeah. We had a rename from Sam's keeper to Micah freaking Parsons.
Ryan, the Packers fan, so happy with the Micah Parsons signing, despite the fact he might not play week 1.
I hope he enjoys losing in the championship game.
I mean,
the NFC championship.
Yeah. Oh, and maybe the fantasy championship as well.
Yeah, that too.
Well, no, we know he doesn't enjoy that, to be fair.
Zach Ertz picked up by Tim. I picked up Cade Otten, and you've changed your kicker out.
Yeah, Tyler Bass is Bill's kicker has gone on IR, so Tyler Bass has gone to my IR spot. Which, if I had anyone but a kicker, then
just drop him, bro.
No, he's a Bills kicker. I'm gonna hold on to him. I'm gonna see what this Raiders. Dude, I don't have anyone else on IR, so what's the point? I'll hold him there. He's a free spot until if someone else gets injured. We'll see what happens.
Roll that dice.
He's a free spot. It's not hurting me to keep him right now. There's no one else in free agency or on waivers who I would go get that I could but then put into the IR slot, right?
Right.
Let's have a look at Isaac Tesla. Isaac Tesla, look at him. He's a sharp man. Look at that fucking chin. Jesus. Isaac Tesla is a character. That's hilarious. Who did I? Oh, sorry, Joshua Cardi. I was tossing up between Joshua Cardi and Tyler Loop, the Ravens.
Tyler Loop. He's a rookie.
He is a rookie, yeah. But yeah, picking up the Ravens kicker. But I went with Joshua Cardi, went with the Rams. So I got Rams special teams and Rams kicker this week, which...
Oh. And they are versing who?
The Texans at home.
The Texans. Texans have a good defense.
Yeah, but they have a reasonable offense and there could be a shootout.
True.
That would be the dream.
It's hard to pick the Texans' second receiver, right?
Well, yeah, because Tank Dell is Tank Dell playing? I feel like
Tank Dell's out for the season, I think.
That's what I remember. Yeah.
Yeah.
Or at least
so you
out
got
for it now.
You have who do you have? Christian Kirk, the rookies Jalen Knoll and Jaden Higgins. You have
Jaden Higgins.
Xavier Hutchinson.
Oh yeah.
You have tight end Dalton Schultz.
Dalton Schultz. Catch it and fall down. Houston, flex.
Catch it and fall down.
Flex. What's happened here? Why isn't I'm trying to look at Houston's but it's just got Dell still, Tank Dell still there. So anyway, yeah, Houston
Who's going to be the running back? Nick Chubb?
I think that'll be another one by committee, kind of like Washington. Like similar situations, right? Like you lost, Washington traded theirs, Houston lost theirs to injury. But like you lose your starter, you change your starter like 2 weeks out from the regular season. You kind of go by committee for the first couple of games, and then someone hopefully comes out of the wash to be good.
Dude, I am so hoping that Damian Pierce.
Yep, fair enough. You would. A lot of people are hoping it's Nick Chubb. Nick Chubb is like, he's consistent, but I don't know if he'll be like the guy, you know?
I just don't know if he's got the legs, you know?
Yeah, right. Nick Chubb, no. I mean, with the injuries he's had in the last few years, yeah, it's hard to see him winning the job unless he's a bit of a, medical freak, which he could be. But if he comes back, he has there's an opportunity there. Him, Damian Pierce, Woody Marks is a rookie. There's an opportunity for sure, and there's a path.
More of a passing down back, old Woody Marks.
Yeah. There's a path for Nick Chubb to be relevant again.
Oh gosh, I'm looking forward to it.
Monday's going to be a great day. I'm going to get up early for the 5 a.m. games. I'll start watching the 8 o'clock games, but then I will go snowboarding that day. So I'll be watching for a bit. Rams are on at 8:20.
Just have your phone on you. I'll be buzzing the chat.
Oh no, the chats will be popping off, I'm sure. Rams kick off at 8:30, so I'll watch probably the first half and then go riding.
Oh, they're in the second slot too.
Nice. They're in the second slot, yeah. So you probably watch the first half of their game and then get out the door for like 9:30. We'll see how the conditions are, see what the day's like. If it's a good day, then we fucking get up early, make the most of it. And if it's a shit day, then maybe we save our money and watch football.
Yeah.
Because I've got 2 days in Queen. Well, I've got Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday in Queenstown. Thursday, pick up a car, go to Wanaka, spend Thursday, Friday nights in Wanaka. Saturday, come back to Queenstown, pick up another car. I've got to have that car in Wellington by Wednesday.
Standings. Here we go.
Yeah.
So I'm presuming this is going to be released tomorrow, maybe tonight. But I just want to say big happy Father's Day to everyone out there who's a father.
Oh yeah, happy Father's Day to the fathers. If you're a dad, fucking top notch. Hey Kane, you're a dad.
It's my first Father's Day tomorrow.
You're a fucking top notch dad, Kane, from what I see.
I do my best.
That's all you can do, man. That's all anyone asks. I think that's all anyone asks of any dad is just to do their best, Give Ayla the upbringing that you want.
So, any final thoughts from you, Sam?
I'm excited for football. It's nice to be back. I feel like there are some changes coming to NFL overall. I know it's interesting. Some of the news has come out this week, like the ads on ESPN and some of the contract situations.
The red zone ads.
Yeah, the red zone ads. Some of the contract situations in the game. I feel like there's a bit of a shift in the game happening at the moment, but it's back, and we can forget about all the politics until next offseason, and it's really nice.
I feel like it's larger than ever, though, still.
Well, yeah, it is, mate. Like, Disney own it. Like, that's Disney. Oh, I don't. The NFL has a 10% stake in Disney. Or in ESPN, sorry, not in Disney.
But right, yeah.
So that's like, they're getting, NFL are now buying into the network.
That's a bit interesting. I feel like there's a bit of conflict of interest against competing.
It is a little bit curious. They've got a vested interest in one of the broadcasting companies. You do have to wonder what's going on there, but we'll see how that develops as the season goes on. I'm sure we'll still be able to access it however we want and watch the games. Worst case, hey, if there are more, are there more games on YouTube? Because that was rad.
I just hope Disney gets all the games, and then we don't have to deal with DAZN. It could just be on like my Disney Plus.
Yeah, right. Fair enough. So when you say it's on your Disney Plus, so like you don't pay any extra for Disney Plus?
I don't have Disney Plus, but I've heard through multiple channels that you can watch Red Zone on Disney Plus now.
So yeah. So those are the ads that I keep getting. I looked into it, and I think it's I'm going to look into it right now on the stream. We'll have a look. ESPN included on Disney Plus. So it sounds like, you just pay for your Disney Plus, and then ESPN is a part of the subscription. So get Disney Plus monthly. So let's see, on a monthly plan, premium is $22 a month, standard is $17 a month. Yeah, so
that's what you should do, Sam. You should just get Disney Plus and watch because you'll probably get some primetime games included into that as well.
Well, see, again, I don't need to right now because I have a stream of ESPN already.
Oh yeah, nice.
Yeah, so I do already have access to an ESPN stream. So yeah, that doesn't bother me too much. And like while I'm in Nepal, so I'm going to be gone for all of November. I'm not going to be around reliable enough internet to watch the games, and I'm going to be too busy, like active, to watch the games anyway. So there's no point in me paying for a subscription through a month that I'm not going to use when I already have a subscription that I don't pay for. Don't ask me how.
Okay.
But I've been using the same subscription for going on 12 years.
Nice.
And I've not paid a cent for it. It's been great. Cheers, Dan. Fuck, what was your last name?
I can't even remember his last name.
Dan someone. Fuck, nah, I played so much darts with him in my final year of university, 2013, at Phillip Street in Dunedin. Dan was a great guy. I remember specifically, I'm on the way to class. I'm packing up for the day. I'm having breakfast, doing my shit, get my backpack together. And Dan's like, "Oi, Sam." I'm like, "What?" He's like, "Game of darts?" I'm like, "No, I got to go to school, bro." He's like, "One game of darts, huh?" "Yeah, I got time for one game of darts." We play one game of darts. He's like, "Another game?" I'm like, "No, man, I have to go." He's like, "Go on." All right, fuck it. And I didn't go to school, and I played darts instead.
Cool story, bro.
But yeah, thanks.
You thought there were bears involved into that.
Maybe eventually, not originally though. So thank you to him and his family for my NFL subscription, ESPN Sky Sports subscription for the last 12 years.
Cheers, Dan. Top bloke.
Yeah. But yeah. But anyway, do you have any final thoughts on right now?
Yeah, looking forward to San Francisco Seahawks and then Buffalo and Ravens straight after. Should be a great week one.
It should be a great week one. There are a lot of good games in store. It's just nice to have the NFL back.
A lot of games are 50-50. Never give up.
Oh yeah, no, it's still early days. But yeah, nothing else from this. It's Saturday today. There's nothing else until Monday. We have about 36, actually, just under 34 hours currently, until maybe 33, until week one kicks off for real.
We'll see you on the next podcast where we review and preview.
Absolutely, yeah, review Week 1, preview week 2. Thanks, everyone. Have fun. Peace. Drop a emoji if you're still watching.
An eggplant one.
An eggplant one specifically. All right, ciao.